Good morning. Having a look at the US markets, well, we did see a rebound in the US markets overnight, but the trade concerns are not really washed out of the markets. We saw the technology sector really helping the cause, the likes of Facebook moving higher. They did come through and say that after the ban that they brought into effect from January, they are now going to be letting some cryptocurrencies advertise on their platform. Share price moving higher on that news. We also had a fair bit of nervousness, though, coming into the automakers, and that was on the automaker trade group coming through and saying that the new Trump 25% tariffs on imports of vehicles could cost US consumers and their business around $45 billion, and they're worried about the outflow from that. We also had news that Donald Trump came through saying that on Twitter that Harley-Davidson will be taxed like never before if they move their business offshore in the US. And so we saw their share price coming under pressure, down around 0.5% in the overnight session. And the oil price rallying the markets higher on expectations we might see the US asking their allies not to import oil from Iran from the first week in November. So that pushed that oil price up around 3.5%. The oil price moving higher, helping that energy sector, but other areas in the market like healthcare continuing to fall. And the banks were very mixed. We did see that GE was one of the better performers of the day. Its first day from being removed from the Dow in over 100 years, seeing their share price up around 8%, its best performance in 3 years. And that's after they came with their new framework for the business. They are going to be separating out their healthcare unit. They're going to be selling off their oil services business. And people are now getting a fair bit of colour as to what the new business for General Electric will look like. And they seem to be happy with the news. Having a look at those commodity markets, apart from the oil price moving higher, we did see the gold price coming off around $8 an ounce to $1,260 an ounce. And at the end of trade, we had the Dow up by 30 points, but it was up over 100 at one stage. And the Nasdaq are also up by 30 points. Looking at the Australian market today, well, we are set for a 14-point slide at the start of trade. Yesterday, the market did well to only see around a 12-point slide after those big falls in the US and European session in the prior session. And if we have a look at the Aussie dollar at the moment, still below that 74 US cent mark, 73.88 US cents.